on YouTube? Welcome back to another one. This is the House Money Investing channel, and in today's video we'll be going over some stock news, some price movements, some gains in the market that I had yesterday, as well as some stock picks, some stuff newly added to the watch list, and some stuff added back to the watch list for the swing trades for the House Money account. So we'll jump right into it. Here we have NTLA. This thing here has been running crazy. I'm up 258.84%. This was an initial investment of $21. I swing traded this stock a while back. My gains were $21. So the principal I put into the stock, I took it out. So this is a risk-free stock. These are basically a free share. And that $21 has turned into $75. As you can see, my all-time gain is $54. So this play here is doing very well on the House Money side. Next we have Concierge Gaming. This is a stock I own. PSA, every stock price movement I display are stocks that I'm into. So this is a stock that I'm into. As you see yesterday, it was up 10%. So it was a nice run up. This is ticker CRSR. Gaming is a big hype right now. Online gambling and all that good stuff is a big hype. So I'm into several positions related to this sector of the market. So it was nice to see those gains yesterday. Then we have Nikola up 10.44%. Ticker NKLA. This is a stock I wouldn't recommend anybody to touch, and most people wouldn't touch it. Me personally, I invested in Nikola back in the Trevor Milton days before it caught hype. Hindsight 2020, I would have pulled out and cashed out had I known, Trevor Milton would have been lying about his vehicles being under their own power and them actually rolling down hills, and him buying a big house out there in Colorado and resigning. The GM deal fell through. They just had another deal fall through. I just made a recent post about Nikola saying if you're going to hold, it's going to be an uphill battle. Well, me personally, I'm holding all my positions just because why not? I mean, it's not, that big of a deal to risk about $10 per share in these companies. So I'm still up in some of the positions, some of them I'm down. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they'll turn around. Me personally, their renderings are the best renderings out of even better than Tesla's from a aesthetics view. Excuse me. I like the look of their trucks. They looked really nice, but of course they were just shells and renderings. None of them have ever worked. So I don't know if they have any battery technology or not. Seems like they don't have really anything, but we'll see how it goes. Next one we have Edit, EDIT. I made a video on this one not too long ago. They're into genetics and stuff like that. So it was up yesterday 9.27%, which is a nice game. And my position is doing very nicely in this play. Next we have Lordstown Motor Corp, ticker RIDE, RIDE. Another EV play. Finally had a nice run up yesterday at 5.52%. This is something I already own, something I've been swing trading. Haven't had the best luck with Lordstown. Haven't had any luck, to be honest. The swing trades I'm in this month are finally making some gains, so that's good. So I can swing trade it, get my principal out, kind of recover what I've lost on it, and build a position in this company. Next we have CleanSpark, CLSK. These are gains I was getting yesterday. This is also House Money. I swing traded this a while back. My profit was around $11 and some change. Took my principal out, left that $11 in the market. As you can see, my $11 has turned into $47. I have a little bit over 1.5 shares. Average cost, I got in around $7, which was super early. And, I'm up 312.77%. So CleanSpark is doing very well for me. And this is a play, EV play, and a battery play. Next, we have Ethereum. This is crypto. This is in my Robinhood account. I have about almost 30% of a coin. Average cost is $3.55. And this is about a $113 investment. It's now worth $214. I've doubled my money. It's up 108.49%. And Ethereum, it's finally running up. Bitcoin, Litecoin really shot up. And then now Ethereum is finally following in its footsteps. Then we have some price movements. GWRS and ZVO were up yesterday 7 and 11%. So got some nice gains in those plays. This is in my Acorns account. I had a dividend paying out of $1.51. Typically it's like $5.40 on this VU company. This is a Vanguard ETF. Consists of companies like Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google. So it's a nice ETF there on the Acorn apps to be in. The higher your risk tolerance, the more exposure you get to this ETF. So a nice little dividend there. Then we have in my Acorns account, as you can see, my balance is almost $1,000 in the past 6 months. I'm up $175.51. Only 3% gain, which isn't good at all, to be honest with you, but at least it's something. And I started this challenge back in June where I deposit capital or principal into the market for about 30 to 90 day period. Then I withdraw my principal out and leave my gains in the market. So that's what I've been doing here on Acorns, and you can see that with the graph how it just spikes up. That's where I'm deploying money into it, and then when it drops is where I'm taking it out. But as you can see, the lines are actually increasing every time I do that, so the gains are being left in the market. Then we have METC. It was up 5.4%. GWRS is up 10%. Then we have Ethereum again. Now it's up to $112 and 109%. So Ethereum was on the climb yesterday. Then we have MP Materials. This is something I've swing traded 2 or 3 times already this month. I'm going to swing trade it again and added it back to the stock list. I like MP Materials. And they're in the precious metals play. These are metals that they need they need for like EVs and iPhones and that sort of stuff. China is like 70% control of the market. MP controls almost the rest of it at about 15-25% or so. The government's backing this company. They gave them a emergency grant. So this is definitely something that's going to ride up. So I'm swing trading it about 3 times this month thus far. Then we have PSTH, Pershing Square Holdings, Bill Ackman SPAC. This is the biggest SPAC ever. This is something I've swing traded a few times this month already as well. Added it back to the watch list for another swing trade. Then we got Enbridge, ENB. This was something you could have bought back in the day as a youngster and as a hold forever stock. Really not the case anymore, because we're moving away from fossil fuels to to renewable energy. So the one that took its place, I would think, is Brookfield Renewable Energy, BEP. But this is still a great company. They need to be innovative and come up with something new. This is something I'm already into. I'm doing well on it, and I'm going to swing trade it again this month and add to my position. Then we have Main Street Capital, MAIN. This is a nice REIT. This is a monthly paying dividend. Also something I already own. I'm going to add to my position a swing trade here for that monthly income from Main Street Capital. Then we have BGS Foods. This is a nice dividend play as well. Something I swing traded this month. Added right back to the stock list. Going to swing trade it again. These consumer packaged goods are, recession proof. These are things that are always going to sell. This is your everyday foods that people buy. Box foods, canned foods, that sort of things. So we're going to get back into it, swing trade it again, and see if we can't make some more dividends from this one. Then we got SPY-V. This is a valued ETF for the SPE 500. And it's basically the top value or undervalued companies out of the SP 500. Swing traded already this month. I added it back to the watch list. Gonna swing trade it again. I love these SPY ETFs. Then we got SPY-D, SP High Dividend ETF. This would be the top dividend paying companies out of the S&P 500. Again, passive income. I like growth, value, and I also love dividend payouts. I'm trying to build my dividend portfolio up. I get a lot of dividends, but none of them are big. My biggest dividend I'm receiving right now is from VU out of Acorns, which is like $5, maybe a quarter, I guess. Could be a quarter, could be annually, could be monthly. I'm not too sure. But yeah, something I'm gonna swing trade again. I'm already swing traded this month. Get some nice dividends out of it. Then we got CIIC, SIG Merger. Already swing traded this month. I'm gonna swing trade it again. It's something I hold long term as well. They're merging with the Rival, which is the bus company. So this is a nice EV play, and something I'm gonna swing trade again and build my position on. Then we got RMG, Romeo. This is something I've swing traded a couple times this month as well. Going to swing trade again, add it right back to the watch list, and we're gonna see if we can't build our position more in this company as well. Then we have Delta Airlines, ticker DAL. This is an airline. If you look at their 1 year chart, they were making revenue. They were doing very well before the pandemic, a lot better than like American Airlines, who were losing money. Of course, it took a major dip due to the pandemic, but this thing is going to run back up and consolidate at all-time highs. So with the government steady bailing these airlines out, vaccines coming out, people are going to travel, so they're going to start making profit, and I'm going to catch that run up. Something I already own long term that I've swing traded before out of house money, and it's something I'm going to continue to swing trade thus far because I like this company. Then we have Plug Power. I'm up about 90-something% in this position. Something I already own, something I'm already swing trading, add it right back to the watch list. We're going to get some more of this EV battery play. I really love the fundamentals of this company. Then we have a JP Morgan ETF, which I love JP Morgan ETFs. This is a Japan ETF, so it's going to give me exposure to another market besides the United States. And it's always good to diversify, and the best way to do that is through an ETF for foreign countries to give you kind of a less risk play, but exposure to the other markets. You always want to be in something besides, just the United States, which is, Japan, Europe, Canada, etc. Africa, all those types of plays you want to get into, and you want to find you a nice ETF that you can get into to give you exposure. This is JMST, JP Morgan Ultra Short Municipal Income. This is something I haven't traded yet. I was looking into it yesterday. I'm gonna give this thing a chance and see what happens. Another new play for me, JPST, a JP Morgan Ultra Short Income ETF. Also another play I'm gonna get into. First time trading this one as well. Then we have BlackRock. Love BlackRock. Ticker ICSH, Ultra Short Term Bond ETF. So these are quick turnaround short plays. They're not shorting the stock, like they're not, bearish sentiment stocks. They're actually super bullish with a a smaller time frame for recovery. They're super highly managed and maintained. So bonds are always a great thing to put your money into. You're going to get way more interest than you would at your local bank. A lot of them pay even more interest than a high yield dividend and high yield savings account, and they're not going to fluctuate very much. So the bonds are always something I'll put my money into, as a hedge and kind of like defense, and as well as a savings and to collect interest on. So we're going to swing trade this here, see if I can't build a little position in this one. Then we got BlackRock Short Maturity Bond ETF, ticker NEAR, NEAR. Also a new play for me. Just pretty similar to the last three. Then we got another BlackRock BBN Taxable Municipal Bond Trust. Once again, another bond. This is something I'm already swing trading this month. Added right back to the watch list. Just somewhere safe to put my money. And I want to swing trade this one several times so that because it's not going to move very much. I might gain 5%. A couple percent. Probably like if I buy a share, I might make $1 off of it. And then if I do that twice, bam, I got $2 of this company. I got around close to 10% of it, and I'll get 10% of that dividend yield. And if I do this if I do this 4 times a year, after a year, now I own 40% of a share. I'm getting 40% of that dividend yield, off of house money. So definitely something I'm trying to build my money in. It's just a safe, nice, passive income play. Then here in my Robinhood account, we got some dividend history. We got AIG, BBJP, BBEU, ARR, BND, Nike, NKE, BSV, and BND. As you can see, get quite a few dividends, but they are small payouts. Anywhere from 1 cent to 5 cents. Some people wouldn't even care about these dividends, but I got them reinvesting on the drip feature. So every little bit counts, and it will add up over time. And as I build my position in these companies, they will become larger. I use about 8 to 10 different brokerages, so I have hundreds, maybe thousands of shares spread it out. So that's why I have some very small positions. Plus, if I house money trade them, if I do the swing trade and pull out my principal, sometimes the gains are only $1, sometimes they're $100 something. So when they're only a few bucks, of course the dividends are going to be small. But hey, I'll take these dividends and I'll reinvest them. Then we got Yelp. Just made a video on Yelp, ticker YELP. It was up 10% yesterday. This is a nice play. They get paid through advertisement sources. They're like a site where you review places that you go to. Yelp is very popular. People are always looking up Yelp reviews, and if you're a business, you want your Yelp to view to be high, because people take that, they take it at face value, basically. Then we got a dividend payout in my cash out account. This is Newmont Corporation. Just a small 4% dividend. Then in my M1 Finance account, you got some dividend payouts. You got EA, Lockheed Martin, FedEx, and BBEU, ranging from 1 cent to 68 cents. So nice dividends there in the M1. Then we got Apple. This is actually today. Just hit its 52-week high, which is nice. I own Apple and several brokerages, so it's nice to see those gains with Apple. Apple's a great company. It's a for sure hit. Then the last thing we have here, stock news I woke up to. The House passes the bills to increase the stimulus check from $600 to $2,000, which was very nice for for the people that really need it. It's just a blessing for these people. I mean, $600, $1,200, $2,000 isn't nothing for these people that are struggling. I understand they had PPP loans and unemployment, and stimulus already, but they need another one. Me personally, I I won't get stimulus because I'm over the required income, but you know, I know people that need the money, and you know, I know people in certain situations where, you know, Corona kind of hit them by storm, which I'm sure it's a lot of people, and it wasn't their fault. You know, they was out there working, trying to better themselves, and you know, this happens, and you know, they need some kind of assistance. So I'm glad to see that Trump got the House to pass this bill. That'll be it for today's video. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase about 13, 14, 15 or so shares right quick here while the market is in pre-market stage. And from what I've seen, the market isn't doing very well. A lot of my stocks are down at the moment, so we'll see what happens. So I'll try to jump into some of these plays right now while they're taking a dip, and I'll get back to you guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe, hit the bell if you want to follow my journey. Thank you.